So time to visualize and summarize multiple linear regression. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and open up a new R script, and we're going to install some functions, or at least install some libraries. Okay, and that works by using this install function here. Okay, install car and core plot. So we go ahead and do that. It's already installed on my laptop, so I'll press pause for that. Okay, so it's already installed. Great, fantastic. The next thing you want to do is just be able to add in those libraries. So you just run this and then run that, and then you're able to now have access to those libraries. So when it comes to being able to subset some of our data, because this is going to be important in terms of being able to have access to our information, certain parts of our data set, what we're going to do is also include libraries.cowpoly package, because that has all our data. Okay, and we're going to essentially implement. We're going to have a student. Got to run this first, of course. Okay, student performance data, and we're going to use this bracket, comma, C, and C allows us to create a vector. So right now we're just going to get certain columns within student performance data. Okay, and so what we're going to do, I'm going to copy and paste from what I already have. Okay, and this allows me to get the columns reading score, math score, and writing score. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as scores underscore df. Okay, and then run this. And if I go to my environment, or if I go to view scores df, I get those three columns. Okay, what you could also do from here is actually find the correlation between all three of these variables. So if I do core, which stands for correlation, of scores df, and I run this, I'm going to see the correlation between reading score and math score, 0.81, reading score and writing score is 0.95, math score and writing score is 0.8. Okay, and across this is just replicates of the same scores. What I'm going to do is save this correlation matrix. I'm going to say score underscore core mat, and this is equal to core scores underscore df. Okay, and save this. And the reason why I'm saving this is so that I can actually visualize this correlation matrix. Okay, correlation matrix. So this is called core plot. Okay, and this library here allows me to visualize this. So if you take this, so here I'm actually able to see the relationship as a correlation between these quantitative variables. Okay, so dark blue represents close to 1, so that's why reading score, of course, is going to have a correlation of 1. But a negative 1 would be red. As you can see, all these variables are positively correlated. Okay, so if I wanted to also see this instead of as a correlation plot or core plot, what I could do is just do plot of scores df. Okay, and this provides a scatter plot of all our variables of interest, our selected variables of interest. Okay, so when it comes to actually individually creating the relationship between the response variable and explanatory variable, and one of the explanatory variables, what I'm going to do is refer you all to use video 9 that discusses how to represent the relationship between one explanatory variable and one response. At the same time, you can use that same video to actually summarize that relationship as well. Okay, which gives you the means and the correlations and the standard deviations. Okay, so that is that.